Hey all, I want to catch you up on some great things that have been going on. I have been pretty quiet, and thank you so much to all of our new subscribers. It has blown my mind because I wake up. This is my little program, right? I have these spiritual things that I do every day. Meditation. I'm actually it's later in the day. I just came from the pool, and then I'm going to sit here and meditate. And I know it's later in the day, but it's okay. And when I lay down to go to bed, I usually listen to another meditation sometimes at night, right? Because I'm trying to work on just certain areas. And then I turn everything off. And then usually when I wake up, you wake up at that 2, 3 o'clock morning, time of the morning. And when I wake up during that time, I usually turn on, that's my frequency music. And I put up this video about frequencies: 432 frequency, 285, 963 are like my main frequencies. And I usually go on YouTube, I put the frequency up, I find one that's 9 hours, 11 hours, I flip my phone over, and I know EMF, but don't worry, I have an EMF protector next to me, and I let that thing play. My dream life has absolutely changed. My perspective has changed. Today I struggle, and I'm like, okay, do we all struggle on Sunday? It's a thing, because depending on where you are at life, and just your Mondays, I'm not even gonna get into it. But just know today was a struggle, and I was like, okay, I got to do some more journaling, talking to the Lord. I was in the pool, just having conversations like, okay, God, this is where we are, this is what we're doing, and help me to get through this season of life. So that is where we are right now. Just such a spiritual evolution and such new consciousness, and I love it. And I walked in the store the other day, and it was a new store, and I told my husband, I said, listen, this is something I want to do. This is different. And I thought he was going to sit in the car. He gets out and he comes in with me. And I said, I know that was a different experience. And he was like, yeah. And he says, but whatever you want, whatever, you got to do, let's just do it. So that is where we are just right now. We have been quiet because we are in school studying, and studying for another, I said this year was going to be my year of credentials and licenses. So that's going on too. And just making sure that we take care of our home. And we know that this year specifically is about family and love. And we're just trying to walk in great intentions. So I had a birthday earlier this month, and this birthday is different than last year, because last year I felt like it was just, oh my gosh, we traveled and we left, and I'm desiring right now. I'm like, I said to my husband, I need to get out of this state. I need to go travel. And he's like, I know. So that's a plan for us. But I had this opportunity to go to a conference. If I have not told you, I tried to invest in myself spiritually, physically, mentally. I try to continue to level up. So when I find a free conference, doesn't always have to be free. I can pay for it. But right now I am just real quick, now that I've gone to different studies and different things, I have all of these events that are coming up that I've never had exposure to. So I'm like, yes, this is going to be so amazing. So I know the next quarter, right? Because when we look on our big calendar, our big A calendar, we're at the end of quarter 1 already. Can you believe it? It's almost at the end. And then we're at quarter 2. So quarter 2 is going to be big for us. But we went to this conference. It was by Kern Lima, and she wrote the book Worthy. It was all-day conference. It was one of the best conferences that I have ever attended, and it was all virtual, so I was home. I tuned in. It was 11 hours and 54 minutes. I did not watch the end of it, but the next day I came on, and it was a couple of speakers that I wanted to hear, so I came back on the next day and tuned in. It was really important for me when she opened up this conference. She spoke, and she just dealt with being worthy. That's the title of the book. And your self-worth and who you are. And she had every speaker to speak to those areas, which I thought was pivotal. And one of the things she talked about was this poem in the beginning of the book, and she opened up the conference, and it's called "You're Not Crazy, You're Just First." And it resonated with me so much so that I'm telling my aunt about it. I'm like, I have to get this book. So I received that book for my birthday. I'll make sure that I show you the clip in this video.
You and I am so excited. I'm so honored. I literally cannot believe over 250,000 of you are here live right now.
And it's upstairs, and it's near my bedstand, and I'm actually going through and reading it now, and excited about that, and just excited about what a good, when you find a good book, and a good book just changes your life. I know it's going to do that. And that poem, it's a goodie. So that is what's been going on. If you guys are looking for a great book, it's again Worthy by Jamie Kern Lima. Tony Robbins was there, Sarah Jakes Roberts was there, Mel Robbins, who else was there? So Ed Milet. It was just jam-packed with good speakers and great information. And I loved how this was put together, and it was she did a phenomenal job in promoting this book in such a way that I just was like, wow, this was different than anything I had seen before virtually. Very interactive. I loved every moment of it. I was just like smiling, and John Maxwell was there, and he gave some nuggets. And I have a whole journal, and it's not just for that conference, but I took a journal. I was like, whatever, I'm just going to keep on writing. And that's what's been going on. So I have some new content that will be coming out specifically to just our spiritual journey. Of course, some apps, lifestyle, some things that we'll be doing different. I just got out of the pool today and did 45 laps. It's my first time that I've done that. And just going through the journey and really speaking our truth and doing something different that we've never done before. So I just ask you all to, send us positive vibes, and keep asking questions and comments. If you need something specifically that you are wanting to learn about, that you've kind of seen on our page and maybe we didn't go deep into it, let me know, and I can do a video on that with you. But we are in this place of just meditation, and like the sun is out right now, and grounding, just in this spiritual place that is completely different than we've ever imagined. But we know that the Lord has led us here. If I could tell you guys, I'm such a clairaudience person, right? And there's like this journey that I have walked through for multiple years, and it's all of those little nuggets that I was given are like for right now. And I'm like, I knew about that. And this is why you were telling me, God, because I'm like, why would you give me that word? Why are you talking to me about Mesopotamia and different locations? Now the sun's going down a little bit. So we are just in this place, and I know I feel led to share it with you all, because I know some people are just looking for more and asking hard questions. I have been asking hard questions and not really quite getting the answers, and then now all of it is just lining right up. So I'm super excited about it. So that is it. I don't want to be super long. We will make sure that you see what the book looks like. And thank you so much to all the new subscribers. It is blowing me away that you all are. I am getting up at the 1-2 o'clock in the morning, and I look on this specific app. It's not just the YouTube app. It's like this YouTube Studio app, and you can see, and I'm like, what is happening here? And it has been one of my desires to grassroots grow this page in such an authentic way that I am myself, and I'm a plus size girl who cares, who studies different things. And sometimes it seems like while you are talking about that, and then it kind of catches up, and that's where the poem in her book kind of solidified who and what my journey is, because it's like, you're not crazy, you're dispersed. It's things that I talk about, and I'm like, I've been talking about that forever. And right now I am on, as I mentioned to you, just frequencies and different countries, and uh, prayer and meditation and journaling, and really digging deep in inner child work, and um, birthstones and crystals and stones, and it's just been amazing. And so I'm going to tell all of you about some of that really, 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 really soon. But until then, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Have an amazing weekend, and we'll be back really soon. Take care.